Hi CA students, let's revise CA Final AFM Chapter 8 Mutual Funds. Practical question 19. Based on the following information, determine the NAV of a regular income scheme on per unit basis. And the information of the investments are given: shares, then cash left, then bonds they've invested, then fixed interest securities are there, then dividend accrued, then expenditures accrued also given, then amount payable on shares, and then the number of units are given. Then there are some other information also pertaining to the NAV calculation. So they are asking NAV of a regular income scheme on per unit basis. So they want NAV per unit and with the available information. Now the information of assets and then the liabilities are given. So net asset value will be the total assets minus the liabilities, and then if we divide it by the number of units, then we'll get NAV per unit. Going further with the question, we'll just categorize whether it will come under the assets category or liabilities category. So the first thing is listed shares at cost, which will be an asset. Then cash in hand is an asset. Then bonds and debentures at cost, an asset. Of these bonds not listed and quoted, so that also will be an asset. Other fixed interest and securities asset. Dividend accrued will be an asset only. And then amount payable on shares, so which is a payable, a liability. Then expenditure accrued will be a liability. Then number of units will be used in the calculation of per unit basis, so which is apart from this assets and liabilities. Then current realizable value of fixed assets, fixed income securities, that also will be an asset only. And the listed shares, these are additional information. And they're down below, these two also additional information. Now we'll just write all the assets here. First one is equity shares, but we have to see the additional information. As they have told, the listed shares were purchased when the index was 1000, but now the index is 2300, so will be the value will be on market value basis only. So 20 divided by 1000 into 2300 will give us the equity shares value, which is nothing but 46. So all these amounts are in crores, 46 crores. Then cash in hand will be as it is, so 1.23. Then bonds and debentures are at cost. Here if you see, bonds and debentures unlisted, the value is 1. But here down they have given a additional information that there has been a diminution of 20% in unlisted bonds and securities, and other fixed interest securities are at cost only. So this 20% has to be reduced from unlisted bonds and securities, which is from this one. So bonds and debentures not listed, 1 minus 20%, 0.8, which is 0.8. Then bonds and debentures listed are there. Listed, if we see, they're given the value of listed bonds and debentures at NAV 8, so we will be taking that 8. And then dividend accrued, the next asset is dividend accrued, which is 0.8. And then we have fixed income securities, that is the next asset here. But fixed here they have given a realizable value of fixed interest security also, but we have to consider only cost. This is because of the additional information given below. Other fixed interest securities are at cost only, so we have to calculate cost only. We should not consider this realizable value. So cost is 4.5, hence 4.5. So the total asset value is coming up to 61.33 crores. And we have two liabilities: amount payable on shares and expenditure accrued. There is no additional information regarding that, so we will be taking as it is 6.32 and 0.75. So the total liabilities is 7.07 crores. If we reduce it from the total assets 61.33, we'll get 54.26. And the number of units is 20 lakh units. So 20 lakhs 54.26 crores divided by 20 lakhs will be 271.3 rupees. That will be the NAV per unit. Thank you.